Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies are recovering. They're bouncing up strongly. Things are looking good. They're potentially setting up for a huge boom. So make sure you stay tuned for this video because I have some very bullish information that I want to share with you. Companies are seeming to announce that they are accepting Dogecoin nearly every single week. And if we take a look at this article, we see a crypto-friendly travel site marks US debut with Dogecoin payment option. So Get Your Guide is the company that we are talking about, and it's a Berlin-based firm. And they have booked over 45 million plus tours in 170 countries to date. They're offering activity, attraction, and tour bookings in major American destinations such as Hawaii, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Miami. The list goes on. And the thing is that in addition to Dogecoin, they're also going to be using BitBoy, which allows the acceptance of other cryptocurrencies. This is very exciting news for Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies to see that more companies every single week are coming out and accepting Dogecoin for payments. They are jumping on the Dogecoin bandwagon, not just because it's popular, not just because it's fun, not just because it's awesome, but because there's a really good use for Dogecoin. The transaction fees are about to be significantly reduced 100 times than what they are now. And that's going to make companies and other companies want to continue to use Dogecoin and accept Dogecoin as payments because they're accepting a payment that is better than the US dollar. It holds its value, it sustains its value better than the US dollar. The inflation rate of Dogecoin is significantly less than the US dollar. So it is a very good thing to hold Dogecoin, to receive Dogecoin for payments for businesses. Just by accepting cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin, companies can actually make more money now. They can profit to 2 to 3, even 4 times or more a year than what they were doing prior to receiving cryptocurrencies because they're receiving cash, or they're now receiving cryptocurrencies that actually grow substantially in value. So if they're able to grow some of the cash that they take in substantially, it can make up for a lot of deficits in the business, which can also help the company to grow and make more money. So this is really good news, not only for Dogecoin, but for companies to be doing this. It provides an opportunity for companies to grow as a business and to make more money with just simple investments like accepting Dogecoin. If you're new to the channel, my name is Myles and I make Dogecoin videos every single day, and I give you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news, and I also teach you technical analysis so that we're able to call out big plays before they happen. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss these time-sensitive videos. I'm also giving away 200 Doge this weekend to one lucky winner. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, put something in the comments below, and follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, if you would do me a favor, please hit that like button. Let's go ahead and break the algorithm and get this video out there. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you guys have any video suggestions or any ideas for the channel or my future videos, make sure you put something in the comments so I can take a look at it and maybe implement it in my next video. But also let me know in the comments below, do you think July is going to be the start of the second bull run for Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies? So we just seen that company accepting Dogecoin, but look at this. There's another article that just came out today. It says, are online businesses ready to start accepting Dogecoin? And here it goes on to some of the reasons why these companies are doing it. Some of the reasons which I've already mentioned. Primarily, the transaction fees are significantly reduced, and they're about to be reduced, which is going to make more companies jump aboard. But I think they're going to try to jump aboard, get it set up before that big update to Dogecoin comes out, which is going to be taking place here very soon, most likely in July. That's a date that I would conjecture for the transaction fees to be reduced 100 times, and they're working on developing that right now. They've already developed it, and now they're just about to bring it into a vote, and then it can get implemented, and then it'll be ready to go and roll out. Also goes on to show a bunch of other really popular companies around the US and around the world that accept Dogecoin currently right now for payments. And not only are these 15 big companies accepting it, I believe there's thousands of companies around the US and around the world together that are accepting Dogecoin for payments and cryptocurrencies. And if you want to get my daily profitable trade alerts to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, join the Patreon link, which is also in my video's description or in the top pinned comment, where I can help you build a portfolio. I can teach you technical analysis, and you can join the 4,000 member Discord. And in addition to that, I'm going to show you guys this awesome website, which you should check out sometime. It's called Crypto Quant. If you just create a free account with them, you can look up a bunch of charts and gives you a bunch of information through these charts. And the first thing we're going to be looking at is the Ethereum All Exchanges Reserve. So Ethereum All Exchanges Reserve is a chart where it measures the balance of Ethereum on the exchanges like Coinbase or Kraken. And then it also shows the correlation of the price and what happens to the price when the balance of Ethereum is reduced on these exchanges. So how is a balance of a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum reduced on the exchanges? What is actually happening is that these people are actually putting it into cold storage. They're holding it long term. So whenever you see this red line or the orange line that you're seeing it go down. And what's actually happening is that Ethereum is becoming more scarce on the exchanges, so it's becoming more rare. But people, what they're doing is they're taking it off the exchanges and putting it into a safer place like a hard wallet or somewhere that they plan on storing it, like a cold wallet, for a very long period of time. And we're seeing the rapid, since July 2020, ever since then, we're seeing such a rapid decline of the balance on the exchanges for Ethereum. So that is very bullish when you start to see that. When people are starting to see that, that means they're very bullish and they want to hold this thing long term. So whenever you see this chart going down, which is going down substantially, that is very bullish. But look at this, the correlation of the price. When the balance goes down, the price goes up because it becomes more rare. Supply and demand takes effect. And we did have a dip, right? So we did see a significant dip in the price of Ethereum, but we also seen this thing, the balance of Ethereum on the exchanges, go up as well. But now the balance is starting to heading down, and Ethereum is the #1 altcoin, and it carries Dogecoin. It carries all of the altcoins with it. It's the leader of the altcoins. And we're starting to see the price of Ethereum starting to bounce up strongly here as well, but the balance is significantly being reduced day by day. So this is really good news for Ethereum and for Dogecoin. And we're also seeing, this is the Bitcoin exact chart, but for Bitcoin. And we did see a major bump up on the presence of Bitcoin on the exchanges, but now it's starting to head down. We're seeing a very clear downtrend on the right side, and it's also correlating to the price, which is starting to bounce up and start heading up. So this is very bullish. This is very bullish information for cryptocurrencies, for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, and for Dogecoin, to see the balance of these cryptocurrencies starting to get rapidly removed again. Because once it started to get rapidly removed again, there was a massive breakout that we saw of November last year. Look at this, a massive drop, and look at a massive pop in the price correlating to that. And we're starting to about to see another drop and another pop in the price as well for Bitcoin. And if you want to trade cryptocurrencies tax-free, use my I Trust Capital link, which is in my video description as well. And if you want a good platform to buy and sell cryptocurrencies with, like Dogecoin, use my WEBULL link, which is in my video description below as well. If you deposit $100, you're giving 2 free stocks worth up to $4,000, which you can immediately sell or buy cryptocurrencies with it. I definitely recommend just trying it, checking it out. And look at this. It says we don't have much time left to regulate cryptocurrency, says the Bank of France governor. So here we have the Bank of France, the governor of the Bank of France, coming out and say, look, guys, we need to hurry up and do what we can to regulate these cryptocurrencies before they start to take over. Because when they start to take over, people are going to leave the euro. People are going to leave our currency and go to Bitcoin. So when people are scared of that, that is very bullish news for us, ladies and gentlemen, for cryptocurrencies, for Dogecoin, because these people are afraid. That's why they're coming out with all of these false news reports. That's why the media was driven by FUD and fear the last month and a half, because they've pretty much exhausted all of their means with all of this fake news. And now all of the sellers are out of the market. We're not seeing a lot of volatility. There's not that much volume right now. We are seeing a clear and consistent uptrend, but all of those sellers, all of those panic sellers are out of the market. And now the only people that are left in the market are buyers. And that's why the price is going up like crazy. Then here's an article about the power privacy in China's digital currency. So China is coming out with a digital yuan, and they are creating their own cryptocurrency. Why do you think they're kicking out Bitcoin? Why do you think they're kicking out the crypto miners? Why do you think they're causing all of these regulations to come out? Because it's going to affect them. They want to force people to buy their currency, to make their currency strong, and they're converting to a digital currency, just like the US government recently announced. They're working on their own US cryptocurrency as well, the Fed coin or whatever they want to call it. So that's why we have banks in the US, they're coming out, because cryptocurrency is an enemy to them. It's taking away all of their market shares, taking away all of their money. And countries are also fearful of this because they want to have supreme power. They don't want decentralization. They want centralization to control you, cause you to do this and to do that. But that's why cryptos were created, so that we can be decentralized, so that we can be removed from total control of people controlling your wealth, controlling your assets. Now it's something that we together as the people can control by buying, by hodling, by seeing the vision. Most importantly, let's go ahead and dig into the charts. Let's see what is going on. So for Ethereum, we did come up to a top about 2250. Now we are down just a little bit. We're still up today. We're still up 5% on this chart. Each exchange is different, so if you see 5% or 20%, whatever you see, but Ethereum was up substantially. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. So this is really good to see a little bit of a pullback. That's what you want to see. It's healthy to see a pullback because nothing can go straight up. Things have to come down. So people are potentially taking profits. A little bit of the sellers are just low volume. There could be a couple of things here, nothing big, but this is good to see a pullback because pullbacks bring us to higher heights. So I'm thinking that we're going to still be in an uptrend for a period of several days. I think we're going to be heading up. And if we look at the day chart for Ethereum, we can see that Ethereum has had 3 consistent green days, which is good to see. So whenever we do see these green days, they are consistent, generally 3 to 4 days at a time. That's what we have seen after this massive drop. So most likely it would be a very good sign to see 5 days. If we can break the 3 to 4 day pattern of uptrends, and this is going to be the same for Dogecoin and Bitcoin and everything else. If we can break 4, 5, 6 days of green candles, that is going to be very good, and that could definitely bring us closer to $3,000 for Ethereum. But we also have Bitcoin pumping very strong today. It was wonderful to see this. Bitcoin is just doing the same like Ethereum. We did break a bunch of levels of resistance, which is very good, but we're getting a pullback to that prior level of resistance and getting that level of support there. So it's good and healthy to see what I'm looking at the charts right now. But looking at the Dogecoin chart, it is also looking very bullish. We're seeing a very clear and consistent uptrend ever since that double bottom at 16 cents. Ever since then, we've been heading up and going straight up. So it's definitely, we had a bit of a consolidation period for a couple of days and we're starting to break out of that. And now we're going to head up to test this 28 cent level of resistance that we've been having trouble with, but I'm not concerned for Dogecoin. Everything is bullish. Everything is moving up with all of these cryptocurrencies that we've been buying in the Patreon. And I think that we're still going to continue up. I wouldn't be surprised. It's certainly a possibility that we could get a little bit of a pullback and then another nice bounce for Dogecoin. So that's going to be in the charts for us. So if you got something out of today's video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, put something in the comments, and share this video with some of your friends and family. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you.